Good morning and welcome, folks, to another edition of the First Family of Las Vegas's daily free winner show, brought to you by the best website on the planet, your one-stop sports betting shop, SportsMemo. Now, guys, we have a great show today. I mean, absolute great show. This is an all-star lineup. I'm telling you right now, this is like murderer's row, like the heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 during an all-star game. We've got the body himself, Mr. Jesse Schule, and Jeff Michaels of JM Sports. Happy Wednesday, guys. How are you, Jesse?
Good morning to you, Joe.
Jeff, how you doing today?
Good. Can't complain. How are you, Joe?
I am okay. I got to tell you guys, and Jesse and I talk about this. Jesse curls more weight than most guys can put up in a bench. That's true, by the way. Jesse's a big, tough guy. I fancy myself a tough guy. As you can see, Dion's not here with us today. I'm going to get back to this tough guy stuff. As you know, we got hit with our second bout of COVID. Prayers to her. She's really suffering right now. We'll get back into that in a minute. And I'm going to miss you, honey. But obviously, once again, the catch away the mice will play. I'm unsupervised. I'm here with one of my oldest friends and one of my newest friends. So we're going to have some fun today. But I want to tell you guys, I fancy myself a tough guy. All-state football quarterback. I say I'm 5'8". When I had hair, I was 5'10". Now I'm about 5'7". All-state baseball player, 3-time Gold Glove winner, and I would have won it 4 times, but I had to go away for a little while. Keep that quiet. And the 6th-degree black belt. Having said that, I woke up lame again this morning. All right. Granted, I got advanced arthritis, left shoulder, three major knee surgeries, banged my ankle yesterday somewhere. And I woke up and I'm walking like, I don't know what. I'm walking like Joe Theismann the day after Lawrence Taylor put that Monday night hit on him. But one more thing, I woke up today. Can't turn left. I tweaked my neck. So I'm like Zoolander. I can't turn left. Jesse and I were talking about this with Jeff before the show. You know, Jeff is a lot younger, as he keeps pointing out here on air, by the way, guys. A lot younger than Jesse and myself. And Jesse, I know you know getting older sucks. And I woke up this morning lame. I'm telling you right now, if I was a horse, you would shoot. I would beg you to shoot me. That's how bad I feel. And there's Jeff. He's probably out all night at the club dancing, comes right in, strolls in, looks like $1 million, having fun. Guys, in the news today, Amber Heard was shopping at TJ Maxx yesterday. Apparently, her lawyers, they're like, the fact of the matter is her lawyers are compared to sports bettors out there that don't use SportsMemo's handicappers, you know. Come over to SportsMemo. We got the best collection of cappers. That was a shameless plug, wasn't it, Jesse? In any case, guys, today is Wednesday. That's Spin and Win Wednesday. Go over to SportsMemo. It's a great, fun thing. You don't have to buy anything. You spin the wheel, you get a discount. It could be a discount on a game, a day, a month. Some great stuff going over there. I want to talk about Dionne. She's not here today. She won another WNBA game yesterday, guys. She is still number 1 in WNBA over at SportsMemo, 7-1 since she started doing WNBA. I'm very proud of her. She has a discount. 1 month WNBA, just $59. Use code WNBA30. SportsMemo is so close to 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Please, guys, help us reach our goal by hitting that subscribe button. And tune in later today, the Full Count, SportsMemo's MLB betting coverage show. I'm going to be hosting. Joining me, Jesse Schule, Ronald Kabang. So don't make any of your Wednesday baseball betting decisions until you watch that. We've got a few discounts we want to tell you about. Then we're going to get into today's free plays. Early bird football. Guys, Jesse, how many days do we got? About 85 days before football starts?
That's pretty accurate.
And I want you to know, for all you guys out there, you know, I get it that football, you get 100 sports bettors in a room and all 100 bet football. I'm going to tell you this. Saving your money is just as good as making your money. And over at SportsMemo, we have our lowest price for the college and pro football combo that you will ever see. Right now, it's $7.99, but you go over there, you follow your favorite capper or cappers for $7.99, and you have a chance at quite a bit of wager bucks. Use code football100. Also, once again, today is Spin and Win. Then there's a new thing out, guys. I don't know the exact numbers. I saw it this morning. For those of us that do preseason football, and to toot my own horn, 10-time or 11-time number 1 NFL preseason capper. That's documented. Last year I was 7-3. I know Jesse's had great success in preseason football. We talked with Jeff. We believe he's going to start doing some preseason football. Is that correct, Jeff?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is the time of year, guys. There's a huge discount on just preseason. You know, between the discount with college and pro football combo and this preseason football combo, a preseason football situation, guys, it just doesn't get any bigger or better than that over at SportsMemo. You know, and you follow us right now, you'll make money and build up your bankroll for football season. So take advantage of these great customer appreciation discounts because this college and pro football combo discount, you're not going to see a price like that again, period. And this preseason discount, a lot of people, Jesse and Jeff, used to scoff at preseason football. There's money to be made. There's gold in them, our hills. I'll tell you that. Every year I pick my guys up. Last year I was 7-3. I was a little more, I was a little closer to a little more conservative. Normally I pick up 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 units in preseason. I only put out 10 games last year. And we did real well with them. So going into the regular season with the bankroll and saving money on these discounts, guys, it's just amazing. Having said that, Jesse, Jeff, we've got some great free plays for you today. However, let's see what's going on in the news. I know Jeff talked about allegations being, the allegations with Deshaun Watson. If you can, Jeff, talk about what you said about that earlier before the show.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens. All eyes are on Cleveland, especially sitting in Cleveland, and whether settling cases is a good thing or a bad thing when it comes to suspensions. We'll see what happens with this Browns season, but even the offseason's been eventful.
Now, you're a Cleveland fan right across the board. Is that correct?
Yeah,
we were talking before. We had a quick conversation before the show. We were talking about the Cleveland Browns Super Bowl rings, and very quick conversation, right, Jesse?
I don't even remember it. It was so short.
Poor Jeff. Jeff, we're just messing with you. You're the new kid on the block. You're certainly not new to picking winners over at SportsMemo. You're doing great there. It's just a little new guy hazing. That's all, Jeff. Trust me, Jesse and I give it to each other every day, basically on the show. But we're just giving you a little hazing. Cleveland Browns are a very good team. They are highly touted once again this season. And, they're a team to watch out for in their conference, that's for sure. But that's a world away. Sports fans, we've got some free winners for you on today's cards. You're going to be getting free winners in baseball and hockey. So without any further ado, we're going to go to the body himself, Jesse Schule, who's all over SportsMemo leaderboards. He is kicking butt and taking names. He's going to tell you what he's excited about on the premium side tonight. Then he's got another big NHL winner for you. Jesse, take it away.
So I do have 3 Major League Baseball games going off early today, and I also have a CFL play for later in the week, a CFL game of the month. I'm hitting 75% with CFL plays since last October and off to a good start to the season, so I'm excited about that. But as far as the free play, I'm looking at the big event tonight, the hockey game. Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals. So the Avalanche came into the finals as the favorite. They came into the season as the favorite to win the Stanley Cup since preseason, and they went up 2-0. And after beating Tampa 7-0 in Game 2 in Colorado, the fans were ready to plan the parade. It's over. Give that Stanley Cup to the Colorado Avalanche. But in the words of the great Lee Corso, not so fast, my friends. I did mention that the main advantage for the Tampa Bay Lightning is their goaltender, Andrei Vasilevsky, back-to-back Stanley Cup rings, Vezina Trophy. He's a Conn Smythe winner. And he allowed 2 goals on 39 shots in Game 3. Tampa won that game 6-2. And it's a bit of a nightmare scenario that's unfolded for Colorado. Darcy Kemper allowed 5 goals on 22 shots. He was pulled from the game. They put in Pavel Francouz, who was 6-0 in the playoffs. They probably should have gone with him in these finals. And now they have the decision to make. Who do they go with for Game 4? There's no right decision. It's a nightmare. This series has shifted in momentum. I like Tampa, but I'm looking at the team total over 2.5 with that goaltending situation. I like the home team to score at least 3 goals here tonight.
Sports fans, Jesse Schule, who's all over the SportsMemo leaderboards in multiple sports. He says team total Lightning over 2.5, -175 is the winner. Follow him. Jesse's been doing this for many years. He looks good for his age, guys. So do I. But he has been winning for decades. Follow him. Go to take advantage of some of those great customer appreciation discounts over at SportsMemo. Follow Jeff, so you'll follow him over to the bank. Jeff, I'd like to make a nice announcement. And we do out like that fun with you, Jeff, because you did throw that dig at me and Jesse last week about being half our age, and we're going to make you pay for that. But Jeff is doing great work over at SportsMemo when he has been. He might be new to the shows right now. It's like 3 or 4 weeks he's doing shows, but he is no stranger to picking winners. He's all over the SportsMemo leaderboards. Jeff and I are doing a project together. Looks like it's going to be happening. Jeff comes from very good stock, guys. His dad, the godfather of sports betting, Ralph Michaels, from over at Wager Talk, and my wife, Dionne and D'Amico, the first lady of Las Vegas. We're going to be doing a show. It looks like it's going to be called Family Affair come this football season, where the 4 of us will have some guests on from both the Wager Talk and SportsMemo families, giving out some fun stuff in college and pro football. Jeff, I'm looking forward to that. It's the first time in the history of this business 4 family members will be sharing a panel. What are your thoughts on dealing with Joe D'Amico every week come football?
Hey, it's been exciting now that, I've had the opportunity. We met the once out in Vegas, but hey, now that I've been able to spend some time with you on this show and on Full Count, I'm not that I wasn't looking forward to it before, but now I'm looking even more forward to it.
Well, we're looking forward to working with you and your dad. This is going to be a fun project, and it certainly is, a one of a kind. Fathers and sons are very scarce in this business. Husbands and wives are even more scarce. So we're going to have a lot of fun, but guys, be on the lookout for that. We'll have more news down the road as things are more set in stone. But I'm looking forward to working with you, Jeff, every week in college and pro football, giving out winners, having a few laughs with the family. Jeff, you're doing great work over at SportsMemo. You're all over the leaderboards. Tell everyone what you're excited about tonight on perhaps the premium side and what you have for them on another free winner. Because your free winners between this family and the Full Count show, you're kicking butt. Tell everybody what you got going on, please.
Yeah, guys, I started doing my MLB triple play pack over on SportsMemo, and I got another one up for you today. It's my top totals play, my top sides play, and my top K prop from the diamond every day for one flat rate. We've had 3 straight winning days in the MLB, and I continued a 40-16 run on MLB money line plays of 4 units or higher, cashing in on over 71%. Dating back to the start of last season, I'm number 2 on the site in profit in MLB money line plays. And I'm number 3 on the site in MLB profit overall, dating back to the start of 2021 in the MLB. So after another winning day yesterday, I got another 3 plays up there for you today on SportsMemo. But when it comes to the free play for you, I'm looking at this San Francisco-Atlanta game, and this is a pitching matchup that's definitely one to watch. I mean, Rodon has improved in his last couple starts with just a 1.0 ERA in his last 3, but he racked up just 5 losses in all of 2021 last year, and he's already accumulated 4, and his ERA is over a half point higher this year. He's just 3-3 on the road. And when you look at the teams Rodon's faced, the 4 most comparable offenses to this Atlanta team is Philly, Colorado, St. Louis, and San Diego when it comes to rankings. And against those 4 teams this year, Rodon's 1-2 with a 5.47 ERA, giving up 15 earned runs in 24 2/3 innings. And if you take his 2 best starts out in the year against the Dodgers and the Mets, his two best offenses that he's faced, he's got a 4.18 ERA against the other teams. And Morton's got a limited history against today's starting lineup, but in just 38 at-bats, he's only allowed 9 hits, and he's got a 2.55 ERA in his career against the Giants, with Atlanta walking away with wins in 4 of his last 6 outings against San Fran. And while San Fran hasn't played bad record-wise, they're only putting up 4.4 runs per game in their last 7, but that takes into account the 12 runs that they scored yesterday. So even though Charlie Morton isn't pitching at Cy Young levels, he's 2-0 at home, and the team's won 5 out of his 6 home starts. Not to mention Atlanta's one of the top 10 teams in home win percentage this year, and they've got a pretty impressive 22-8 record at home in the last 3 years against National League starting pitchers with an ERA of 3.2 or better. So taking on a good opponent like Rodon, I like Atlanta coming out tonight.
Sports fans, Jeff Michaels, a.k.a. JM Sports, says the Braves -130. He's doing great work. I mean, he told you himself how his big games are doing, those big unit releases, and his run on the 4 unit or better releases. Go over and follow him over at SportsMemo. It'll pay for itself in no time. You get a 3 or 7 or even a 30-day, he'll make a believer out of you. You'll come back for a season. I promise you that. Jeff and Jesse are going to be coming back in just one moment because I'm going to be giving out my free play. And guys, it's time to turn down the volume on your tablet, your phone, your PC, because I am very excited right now, guys. My friends, I'm on a 6-1 overall run, 85.7%. I'm up like 1,700 and something bucks on this run. Today, I have 3 huge MLB winners for you. My best bet game of the month. My my big game 10-unit releases are 10-0 in 2022, guys. 2022 on my best bet. On my 10-unit releases. I have a 10-unit play today. I have my 5-0 odds makers mistake move, and I have my 43-18 home run play. I'm so sure I'm going to sweep the board again for you. I'm posting a 3-game discounted package. You get my 3-pack right now. It's available at SportsMemo. You get each game individually, or get that 3-pack. Now for today's free winner, I know it's going to make Jesse very happy. Let's talk about this year's World Series champion, the New York Yankees. Say what you want about New York, guys, but one thing they definitely don't do is take losing lightly, especially when it comes to a division rival. New York took game 1 of this series on Monday, only to lose game 2 yesterday. They did score a few runs late, but they fell short. This season, they have dominated Tampa Bay, taking 6 of 9 meetings with their AL East rival. With the All-Star break just around the corner, the Yankees know the more wins they get, the bigger the cushion they have in the division at the start of the second half of the regular season. Traditionally, New York has had some issues with Tampa Bay, but this season, things are very, very different. The Rays, although possess a top 10 pitching staff, are having problems putting runs on the board. They currently rank 23rd in scoring. They average just over 4 runs a game. As a matter of fact, they rank in the bottom third in the majors in just about every major offensive category. Well, folks, that just ain't going to cut it when you're facing the number 1 lineup in baseball. That's right. New York tops the big leagues in scoring, in OPS, and in home runs. That would be enough for me right there. However, they also possess the best pitching staff in baseball. Speaking of pitching, Jordan Montgomery, he takes the mound on the road. The lefty has been stellar, not allowing more than 3 earned runs in any start this season. The team has won his last 4 turns, giving the 30-year-old a record of 3-1 with a 2.72. Opposing him, Shane Baz, the righty, certainly redeemed himself for his first start of the season about 11 days ago, in which he gave up 5 earned runs in just 2.1 innings pitched. His second turn was extremely impressive, not allowing an ER in 6 innings, but the team still lost to Baltimore 1-0. And let's face it, guys, shutting out the Orioles, that ain't no tough task. I think I could jump on the mound and shut them out in 5 or 6. The Rays are 2-6 the last 8 versus the AL East, 1-6 the last 7 as a dog. 2-6 the last 8 overall. I'm taking New York here. It's a winner. Let's bring on our all-star panel. We have a few announcements, guys. Once again, the prettier half of the first family, Dionne, we miss you. We want you to get better soon because we certainly miss you, and you're definitely the yin to my yang. I am better behaved when you're around. But on a positive note, Dionne is number 1 in the WNBA. 7-1 so far, guys, in WNBA. That is just amazing. She has a discount 1 month, WNBA, just $59. Use code WNBA30. SportsMemo is so close to 5,000 subscribers. Help us reach our goal by hitting that subscribe button. Also, tune in later today to Full Count. That's SportsMemo's MLB betting coverage show. I'm going to be hosting. Joining me, Jesse the Body Schule, Ronald Cabank. So don't make any of your Wednesday MLB betting decisions until you watch that show. Also, huge discounts. Early bird special for college and pro football. The huge special on the NFL preseason. We would love it if you went to YouTube and subscribe. We really want to hit 5,000 subscribers by All-Star break. Hey, we want to do it yesterday, so help us reach our goal. Also, go to the YouTube, the Twitter channel. I'm really all over the board. I can't turn left, and being Italian Sicilian and not being able to move when I talk, guys, it's a big handicap for me. Guys, go over to SportsMemo's Twitter page. The best collection of cappers anywhere on the planet are at SportsMemo. We each put up a lot of free stuff. You get futures. Our good buddy Eric Pauly, who you see on this show and the MLB Full Count Show, he writes some great columns, so follow us there. Also, follow Jesse Schule on Twitter at Jesse Schule. Jeff Michaels at JM Sports CLE. Also, follow Joe D at Joe D'Amico Wins. Let's run down the free winners that we gave you on today's show. Jesse, what did you have for everyone today?
Tampa team total over 2.5.
Love it. Jeff, what did you have for everyone today?
Got Atlanta minus the 130.
On fire on this show. It's your winner. Your sexy and savory host is taking the next World Series champion, the New York Yankees, today, minus $140. Guys, before we say goodbye, let's get any closing thoughts or comments. Jesse, closing thoughts or comments for our viewers.
The last time I was on the First Family Show, I mentioned that Andrei Vasilevsky was 14-1 to win the Conn Smythe. After the 6-2 win in Game 3, that's down to 5-1, but I still like it.
Jesse Schule, bonus free winner. Gotta love Jesse, man. He loves to give out those bonus free winners, and he is on fire with them. Jeff, closing thoughts or comments for our viewers, please.
Yeah, guys, before you enjoy that hockey game tonight, go check out SportsMemo, spin the wheel, check out some of the big plays that we got going on, and cash in on those winners today.
Absolutely.
Enjoy your Wednesday.
Jeff, this Wednesday stuff, this spin and win is it's very exciting too. I want everybody to know out there, they don't have to buy anything. All you got to do is go to the website, spin the wheel. It may prompt you to buy something. You get a discount on a game, a day, a month. You know, there's some great discounts there. I'll tell you right now, no one in this business has the customer appreciation that SportsMemo offers. So, guys, I want to thank you. And, guys, tune in every day this week for some very special guests and tons of free winners. On behalf of SportsMemo, Jesse, Jeff, and us, even though Dion's not here, this is the first tournament of Las Vegas. And don't forget to subscribe. We want to hit 5,000 before All-Star break. Guys, this is Joe D'Amico. Good luck and have a winning day.